we're so thankful for them and what they've done for our program. I know they mentored a lot of us throughout the years. They also spent time and were involved in Jared Allen's life and helping him grow, and he's the reason we're able to have these amazing people come in. So thank you, Tom and Jean. So with that being said, let's have a great time tonight, have fun, and don't be afraid to bid on some of those items. So go Gophers.
Prep wrestler, national champion, 3-time All-American. I know him as the volunteer assistant coach of the Gopher Wrestling program. When I was the SID, he was a volunteer assistant. We did a lot of thankless jobs together. And if you were here last year, not that Dustin needs praise piled on him, but it's one of the things I respect a lot about Dustin is he's been at the highest points in wrestling, and he's also done things like rush a weigh-in meal to the arena an hour before the duel starts. So we've done that together. So, we're raising money for the Minnesota RTC today, and I know Dustin would like to talk about the value that club brings to our local wrestling scene, and particularly to the Golden Gopher Wrestling program. So help me welcome Dustin Schlatter, please.
How are we doing tonight? We good? Good. Hopefully, we had an incredible meal there. We're feeling good. We had a few drinks. It's great to see all of you here tonight. You look fantastic. A lot of familiar faces. Pat Smith is in the building. Pat Smith recently wrestled at the World Championships. Our Greco superstar, Pat. Little Greco team. Chad Kraft, our first 4-time All-American. Handsome man. He's here. See, one of my old coach, Marty Morgan, hard to miss him. Marty's somewhere around here. I want to give a shout out to DJ, Danny Zilverberg, his first event. He's really excited about that. So if you're looking for a DJ, we'll see how he does. On a serious note, I was really excited to see one of my teammates here tonight. Unfortunately, 2-time national champion, former undefeated Bellator heavyweight champion is missing. His wife showed up with a slimmer, more attractive man. This concerns me. No, but seriously, I would want to start off by thanking a handful of people. First off, the table sponsors, everyone that makes tonight so special. If you look around, the gold tables are the table sponsors. We have 12 this year. Thank you all so much for your support. That is up from 3 last year. So we're making progress. Hopefully we continue to build. And this thing happens every year. We're really excited about it. So again, thank you so much to the sponsors. I'm going to go ahead and read them really quickly. I know they're in your program. But Ryan Gearhart, the Manning family, AP Graph Inc., Midwest Best Water Sales Inc., Thorn Ribbon Group, Don Myers, the Rasmussen family, Premier Bank, Viking Forest Products, and Go Go for Rentals. Let's give them a hand. Again, I want to thank the organizing committee that made tonight so special. They are very selfless. They work very hard. They threw a fantastic party. Brett Rasmussen, Don Myers, Don Hendrickson, Jim Wigley, Jim Minnie, Bud Dolphin, Joe Leaf, Mary Christian White, Luke Becker, and Jordan Kingsley. Thank you so much for all that you do. Let's give them a hand. And again, thank you, Tom Lamphere, for your continued support. Tom makes everything happen. He's been around since I got here, and hopefully he'll continue his patronage and bringing superstars around us. So I don't know where Tom's at, but thank you, Tom. So we have 10 athletes in our RTC, and I'm gonna briefly introduce them. A lot of them you know, they're familiar faces. We got some new guys who I'll talk about as well. But these guys are are a huge part of our program, a part of Go for Wrestling. They're in the room every day. They're incredible mentors. They're coaches. And it really separates us, I think, from a lot of the programs out there. But let me go into talking about some of these guys, and most of them are here tonight. So they're gonna go around and hopefully meet all of you. And so I'll just kind of jump right in. First guy, Zach Sanders. Everyone knows Zach, volunteer assistant coach. He's been with us for a long time. Tony Nelson, the big fella, he's here too. He's been with us. 3-time national team member, that's a big deal. Hayden Zilmer, he's 2-time national team in Greco, 2-time in freestyle, which is a very incredible accomplishment. That doesn't happen, that's very rare. So we're lucky to have another big guy, Hayden Zilmer, with us, training with us. We have the Ness brothers. Jason, Hodge Trophy winner, national champ, is an incredible mentor. So we're lucky to have Jason. Dylan Ness. Dylan was a 2-time national finalist, and I promise that no one in our room will ever get gator bacon because of him. So thank you, Dylan. Daniel DeShazer been with us a couple of years. He's an incredible asset to us. Another guy, Elric Perkin, is new. He's a 2-time All-American. We have Brett Farr from LeSueur, Henderson. Yes. We're lucky to have Brett. He's done incredible things for the 1 year he's been with us. We're excited to see what he can do. We have Sean Russell. Sean transferred as a senior. In 1 year, he was elected captain of the team. He won most dedicated athlete, so that kind of speaks to his character and what he brings to the club and to the program as a whole. So we're lucky to have Sean. And we have Nazar Kolchinsky. Nazar, where you at? There's Nazar. So I think I'll get over with 10 athletes. Tell a quick story. Nazar's got a very cool story. Nazar was born in Ukraine, and he was a promising, up-and-coming wrestler. He was #1 at the cadet and the junior, the age group levels, and his dad won the green card lottery. And so when he was 16, he was allowed to immigrate over. And he ended up in a small town in Wisconsin. And he came over, he didn't speak any English, right? A 16-year-old doesn't speak any English, sent him over to a small town in Wisconsin. And unfortunately, the first thing that they taught him, the simplest phrase, I guess, that they had was, "Go Pack Go." So if he says that, don't take it personal. I know, he doesn't understand what it is yet. Just something, just smile and buy him a beer and move on. But we're fortunate to have him. He's an awesome guy. He had pec surgery last year. We're excited for him to be full steam this year, and that's what we're all about. Having guys like him from Ukraine, bringing guys from different countries, different backgrounds that have different skill sets into the room to create the best training environment possible for not only our club guys, but our college guys. And that's a big part of why we're here. So we're lucky to have all 10 of those guys, and we're fortunate. So I've heard it referred to the club as the team behind the team. These guys are in the room every day, and having 10 guys is a very rare thing. Most programs say they have an RTC. They have 1 guy, maybe 2 guys, 3 guys that come in casually. We have 10 full-time guys. We have a full-time coach, which sets us apart. And so when recruits come, they are blown away. Every recruit that's been here the last 2 to 3 years since we've really grown our program is just in awe of the things that we do, the things that our club can do with 10 athletes. And so with that, it's a pretty big financial burden because we're paying our athletes monthly stipends because we don't want them to have other jobs. We want their sole purpose to be training to win Olympic medals, world medals, make teams, and not have to worry about their financial, issues. So we spend roughly $20,000 a month, and Our newest campaign that we're hoping to get going is a monthly giving, just like your Netflix account, your Amazon account. Give $25, $50, $100 a month, and that'll go to help support these athletes and their stipends to pay their rent and continue to focus on training rather than have jobs, so they can be in the room every day, in the weight room, in the office, around on the weekends, so they can help assist us with bringing the next crop of NCAA national champions, All-Americans, and Olympic gold medalists. So this is a room of successful wrestlers, successful business people. We're competitive, and I know the yellow team down south. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So they have a similar campaign, and I know after about a year, they have 350 people they claim that give $25 or more. And I'm very confident that we can do better than that. Now, if we want to beat them on the mat, it starts with fundraising. We have to beat them in fundraising, and then we beat them on the mat. You guys are a bigger part than I think you probably imagine. All of you here tonight, you make our program special. You set us apart. Because of you, we can have 10 athletes. We can have a full-time RTC coach. And so I appreciate all your continued support, everything you do for us. And just as a reminder, let's have fun and have some drinks, enjoy the night. There's a board in the back before I forget. That's the monthly giving board. If you can fill that out if you're interested, if this is something that you want to do, write your name on a magnet, put it on the board, and we'll beat the shit out of the Hawkeyes. That's all I got. Thank you so much. Have fun.
Like Dustin said, the whole point of the event is to try to raise that money to build up an even stronger club program, which ultimately will trickle down to our golf program, our recruiting and performance on the mat, and beat some of these rival teams that historically we have and we will again in the future. With that said.